Alright, so let's go ahead and react to this today. How experts graded the Bengals pick of Amarius Mims in the NFL draft. By the way, I apologize for I think my last video, 2 videos ago, my audio was kind of like weird sounding. That's because for some reason, I'm trying out a new OBS, so it kind of messed up. But anyway, though, the audio is fine. It just sounds a little weird, so I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and talk about this, because I think there's something that we have to cover right away that a lot of people are not thinking about, so that's realizing. Guys, we have Trent Brown, right? We just picked him up off free agency, and we got him for pretty much nothing. You know why we got him for pretty much nothing? Because he has injury concerns and injury problems. I love Trent Brown, but you have to look at the facts. He played 11 games last year because of injury. Year before that, he played 17. Year before that, he played 9. Then 5. Then 11. Like, he's not known for staying healthy. He's a really good player, but he's not known for staying healthy. You have to have a backup option behind Trent Brown. You can't go into the season and think, okay, well, our starter is going to be Trent Brown, and that's it, right? You have to have a backup option in case injuries happen. Knock on wood, it doesn't happen, but you have to. And right now, according to our depth chart, our backup to Trent Brown would be, if it wasn't for Amarius Mims, it would be Devin Cochran or Devonta Smith or Jackson Carman. Those are our options if we didn't have our boy Amarius Mims. So we have to have an option as a backup. You get to the playoffs, you're going for a Super Bowl run, you have to have depth at the position of right tackle. So, while I am still kind of on the fence about the pick, I get it, and I understand it's a smart pick to go with, because when you look at the options available at the right tackle position in that 18th overall pick, Amarius Mims was the best option. I don't think he was the best player available, though. I still think that was either Quentin Mitchell, or it was Arnold, or you could even say Johnny Newton. I don't think he was the best option, but I think he was the best, smartest option for our foreseeable future, knowing our right tackle isn't going to be 100%, the whole entire season potentially. So that's what you have to take in consideration, is that the Bengals understand that Trent Brown has some limitations, and he could get hurt. So you have to have an option in the wings just in case. You have to have a plan B. And, I said last night in the stream, and it's very true, Amarius Mims is either going to be the biggest bust or he's going to be the all-pro right tackle. And there's really no in-between, because this guy is coming off a season-ending injury. He has dealt with injuries throughout his career in college, and he only has 8 career starts at right tackle. So that's definitely going to be a problem. Now, going down here, Amarius Mims, according to the grades here, he has USA Today gave him a B-, obviously for the pick. Bleacher Report gave us a C, which I really could care less about Bleacher Report in any way possible. SB Nation gave us an A. And then Pro Football Network gave us a B+. So I care about PFN and I care about SB Nation. I don't really care about USA Today. So I think the last two are really the only ones I actually take value from. But as it says right here, the national media seems to be lockstep about the Bengals' first-round selection being a boomer-bust scenario. When healthy, there's no denying that Mims has the potential to be a cornerstone right tackle in the NFL at one of the most vital positions. However, he's an unproven commodity at a point with only 8 starts under his belt, is coming off a season-ending injury. And actually, I want to go ahead and shout out, comment down below, who actually did correct me, and I was incorrect. I kept calling him a project. He's not a project. He's unpolished. That's pretty much what he is. He's an unpolished prospect, and at the end of the day, again, will work out. Only time will tell. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'd rather have a guy who has a chance to be great, has a chance to give us something, and be in a playoff game where we had to put him in over putting in Jackson Carman, who's going to get absolutely demolished every single play and get our quarterback, Joe Burrow, sacked in the playoff game. I'd rather have Amarius Mims and see what he can do than have Jackson Carman out there, right? So that's kind of how I look at it. For right now, he's a great plan B option behind Trent Brown. For the future, we hope he can become the starting right tackle. Because at the end of the day, his this draft pick of him is that he is supposed to be the starting right tackle after this year. Trent Brown is 30 years old, and he has plenty of career left. Problem is, he can't stay healthy. And if he can't stay healthy this year, we're not going to re-sign him next year, right? There'll be no point to. So Amarius Mims' job is to take over eventually. The good thing is we don't have to throw him out to the wolves. He has time to learn and develop in the NFL behind Trent Brown, and he can get better, keep on getting as good as he can, and we'll see how this ends up working out. It's a scary pick. It's a nervous pick, but it's, again, in my opinion, the best pick because it gives us a plan B at the right tackle position. Something that we have dealt with so much over the last couple of years has been injuries, at the offensive line position especially. This gives us the ability to not worry about that. I did run a poll last night, and you guys told me 82% said that it was a good pick. Even if I selected bad pick, it would still be 82%. That means 46 of you guys said that this was a bad pick. And I get it. Again, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and disagree. I understand why 46 people are saying it's a bad pick because of the fact that he's unproven. We don't know what to expect. He's coming off a season-ending injury. He has injuries throughout his college career. And we get that, right? Everyone gets that. But, again, looking at our biggest problem is protecting number 9. This gets us closer to protecting number 9. We need an option for the future. So, we'll have to wait and see how this ends up turning out. But I'll see you guys in the next one.